Hey everybody, welcome back to H&S Collectibles. This is Cody. Time for the weekly haul. It's been a good week and a great weekend. I feel wore out. Did a lot of work in my shop, mowed, did some other things, but it's a good weekend when you're wore out at the end of it, but you're still smiling and you had a good time. So I don't know what. Hoping to watch a couple of shows tonight. We'll see. Need to catch up on Creep Show and whatever. But at any rate, just going to get going on the haul here. Got quite a few items. Some older things, some used things, some gifts. I hope the noise ain't too bad. I got my window open. We live at the top of a hill, and idiots with loud trucks like to just stand on it coming up the hill. So, starting off, some things to add to the shelf of dead media is what I'm calling it. But my father-in-law sent over another Laserdisc. My wife has told me that. So I thought he'd sent all that he didn't want. My wife tells me that he has a box of them, so he's going to keep kind of peppering me with them. But 2001, 2-disc Laserdisc set. The movie is only on 3 of the 4 sides. But yeah, I might pop it in, see how that plays. Case is a little bit worn around the edges, but not bad. So still cool. I like 2001. We talked about it on the stream a little bit last night. And dropping into my toy store, they had a pile of CEDs. So the only other CED that I have in my collection actually is sitting right here within about arm's reach, the Good, Bad, and the Ugly CED that John from Project Ellsworth sent me. But for just a few bucks, they had Wrath of Khan there on the counter. And, Wrath of Khan, older artwork, that big, for just like $5. Who can turn that down? And so, yeah, another addition to the shelf of dead media. Let's see, I'll save this one for just a moment. Another one from my father-in-law, and I'm excited about this one because I actually don't have this in any format. So I'll have to watch it and go ahead and try to get a DVD or Blu-ray of it. But Screamers, starring Peter Weller, have not seen it in quite a while, but always enjoyed this movie. So thank you for that one. And the week before, a couple more that he sent over. Heat with Pacino and De Niro. The scene where they're in the diner together is the best part of the movie, for sure. Blue Steel with Jamie Lee Curtis. Actually, never seen that. And then, this is cool. So I said, when I decided, okay, I'm going to start collecting Laserdiscs, I said I'm going to build an Arnold collection and a John Carpenter collection. I did win on eBay for pretty cheap, just a few bucks a piece, really. Escape from LA, had to have that one, and In the Mouth of Madness. So these are now the first 2 John Carpenter Laserdiscs I have in the collection. I got a third one on the way because I won an auction, or they accepted my offer for Escape from New York. So now I have Escape from New York, Escape from LA, and start building towards that goal of a full Carpenter collection. This I found on Orbit DVD, so Mark of Horror. He shops at Orbit DVD, the actual physical store. I just looked them up to see if they had a website or not, and they did. And in their music section, they had Friday the 13th, Part 3. I hope it shows through the cover there. It's the lenticular cover, Waxwork did. This is a blue and red vinyl set. There was one record blue, one record red, or a blue and red splatter. These are the 2 separate solid color. Been out of print, I think, for like 3 years, 4 years maybe. And I've really been wanting to get this. It was a little bit more than I normally like to spend on a record, but way cheaper than I see this thing go for on Discogs and eBay. And it was new, and not used. So, plus, still in that original sleeve with the hype sticker. So, why not? I love Friday the 13th Part 3, the score. That jazzy kind of, I don't know if jazzy's the right word, but that opening theme that's just different from the other movies. So from Q the horror fan, he's always getting a hold of me and making me an offer I can't refuse on stuff. But one of these he just picked up for me out of the goodness of his heart at cost, and that is the quotable Negan. So this was, I think he said this was like $3, or maybe it was $4 or something on sale at some bookstore. Original price, it says, is $14.99. But it's really just quotes from Negan from the comic books, and tells you which comic each quote came from. A little bit of artwork here and there throughout the book. Just cool. I like Negan. I like his attitude, and some of his lines are just killer. And there's one in here in particular. It was I should have bookmarked it, but it essentially was, well, I appreciate that offer, and I'm thinking that my answer is somewhere in between no fucking way and go fuck yourself. Yeah, that's an awesome line. And from him also, still sealed with the slip cover, Nightbreed, the director cut from Scream Factory. So I have Nightbreed, the theatrical cut, never seen the director cut, so going to check that out soon, I hope. My God, the pile of movies I got to watch is ridiculous. Let's see, for $1 at Dollar Tree, my wife picked me up Don't Think Twice, because it's got Keegan-Michael Key in it, and I like Key and Peele. Never heard of this, never seen it. Somebody from the Chicago Tribune thinks it's one of the best films of the year when it came out, and let's see when it came out. 2016, so I'll check it out and see how it is. Like I said, like Keegan, like Key and Peele. Stopping in at Walmart for $10, and who can turn that down? Starship Troopers on 4K. Never had this in any format. So yeah, got that out of the way. Says that it comes with disc 1 is the 4K, disc 2 is the Blu-ray with special features, and it's got deleted scenes, 19 featurettes, screen tests, and more. So lots of special features. I love the little featurettes and special effects things. Then for some toys. So I keep saying, I don't seek out Funko Pops. But my son sent me this picture and said, hey, check this out. And they had, at the store he was in, Cobra Khan from He-Man. This was one of my favorite He-Man toys. You fill his chest with water, push his head, and he'd spray water. But a Funko Pop of him. So very cool, holding his gun there. So yep, that goes up on the He-Man shelf. Dropped into my local toy store that I like to go to. When I say local, it's still an hour away. But they had the Victor Crowley cloth NECA figure. And he comes with what looks like the gas-powered sander, an axe, and an alternate hand. He looks pretty good. The overalls on him look better than I think the prototype pictures I saw from NECA, so I'm pleased with it. And hopefully he's a Friday unboxing video soon. And I think now we're down to the last item. This was at FYE. My wife found it and said, hey, check this out. And it was just too cool. Couldn't pass it up. So everybody's heard of Elf on the Shelf. We never did Elf on the Shelf with our kids. But rather than Elf on the Shelf, that's cool, Krampus on the Mantle. Got this nice thick box, magnetic lid, flips open. There's the Krampus cover artwork, and then the figures. So there he is. There's a little demonic looking gingerbread man. There's the little demonic teddy bear. Yeah, don't know if I'll ever get this out of the box. Might put him around at Christmas. Could be fun. But yeah, on the side here it says Krampus Deluxe Edition Plus comes complete with terror-inflicting Krampus, a I can't even talk, sinisterly smiling gingerbread man, and Teddy Clo. So cute yet so wicked. P.S. You better be good all year long or else. So, yeah, very cool. Christmas in April, why not? And that's it for the weekly haul. So come back and see me next week. Like I said, got a couple more Arnold Laserdiscs inbound. I got lucky with a couple of eBay auctions. I got the Escape from New York. Supposed to have a couple of waxwork packages show up in the next week or so. At least one. I know there's 2 shipped. At least one. So yeah, come back and see me. Check out. Like and subscribe if you haven't. There's been a lot of growth on the channel the last few days thanks to Derek over at Halloween Fiend PDX. So thank you for that. If you're here because he sent you, thank you for coming over. I hope you like seeing this stuff. Certainly more of it to come. And we'll do more later. So until then, like and subscribe if you haven't. Stay safe, take care of each other, all that jazz. And come back and see me. Thanks.